What is good, YT? It's your boy, and we're back with another video. We got a lot to talk about today, guys, and I'm excited for this video. We're going to be talking about combat sports in general. We're going to be talking about sports and just breaking everything up for the news for the week, guys. So let's get into it. We're going to start off by talking about Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. If you guys didn't watch that fight this weekend, it was a great fight card, a great fight in general. I knew Israel was just way too versatile. His mobility, his length, he's just on a different level than all these guys. I won money off Israel Adesanya, but that's not what I want to talk about. I knew he was going to beat Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa's a one-trick pony. He just goes forward and wants to fight you. He didn't do that in this fight, obviously. That's why he got his leg tore up in the distance. Obviously, you never want to fight Israel at distance or at a range because he will pick you apart with counters. So he's just a versatile, a shifty fighter. He has a wide stance. He's great at managing the distance, and that's what he did against Costa. But that's not what I want to talk about, guys. I want to talk about Israel Adesanya's pec, guys. And you guys, he's one of my favorite fighters, and the last thing I want is to see him pop for steroids. But we got to dive into this because I seen it in the fight. His right pec was a little bit inflated. It looked like there's fluid in there. If you guys rewatch the fight, you get to see all that stuff. So people called him out. John Jones called him out. And so did, what's his name? Ben Askren also called him out on Twitter. Let's pull up those tweets real quick, guys. So I think John Jones pretty much just said, what's up with Israel's tit? Ben Askren also said the same thing. What's up with Adesanya's right pec? Old injury? Question mark. And Chris Weidman responded saying, I had the same question. So, what that is, guys, it's called gynecomastia or gynecomastia. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll tell you a quick story. When I was in high school, there's these two dudes that were seniors, and they're lifting, man. They're heavy lifting. They're trying to compete, and they're taking pro hormones, which is it's just a pill that they're taking, pro hormones. It's like I guess what they told me back then, it was like a one ingredient away from steroids. I'm not 100% sure though, because I'm not involved with that kind of stuff, but that's what they told me back in the day. They lacked taking estrogen blockers. So with that being said, they started building up estrogen in their nipples. And both of those dudes back then were super big, super huge, and they're legit squirting milk out of their nipples during weight training class, guys. They would have a contest to see who would squirt this shit the farthest. This is no lie, man. So they're on roids, you could say, pretty much. And without taking estrogen blockers, they're shooting milk out of their nip. So Adesanya's nipple just looked weird, guys. And I'm going to show you a couple pics. But before we do that, we're going to react to what Adesanya had to say about it. Because he did address it, but he pretty much shrugged it off. And I don't think if that was the right thing to do, he should have addressed it. If there's a real problem there, I wish he comes out and addresses it in an honest way, man. Because if he pops for steroids, he's out. He's out for me as one of the pound for pound greats. And it'll put an asterisk by his career, in my opinion. That's the way I look at the sport. That's why I don't like John Jones. I don't like cheaters, man. It's just be clean. That's all you got to do. This is a fucking lethal sport already as it is. So let's go ahead and see what he had to say. They asked him in the post-fight press conference, and I just give him a chance to see what he said.
And then one final one, a couple of your fellow fighters like John Jones and Marvin Vittori are commenting like something with your left pec. Was there an injury or anything at all?
That was a right pec.
Right pec, I should say.
There you go.
Why are they looking at my titties?
Yeah, you'd have to ask them.
Yeah.
Okay, Israel?
So he pretty much shrugged off the question, man. That was a legit question, and he pretty much dodged it, which was a good dodge, but I want to know, man. I want to know more because, look, I'm going to pull up pictures off Israel's Instagram, guys. This is legit off his Instagram that I found that I want you guys to look at. I'm going to pull it up right here. So this picture was from September of last year, and you can tell, look at his physique. Look at his pecs, guys. They're symmetrical. Look at the right one, look at the left one. They're perfectly symmetrical last year, guys. All right? And I'm going to show you another one from his fight with Robert Whittaker, a side view of his pec. I want you guys to look at this. And I'm not incriminating him in any way, shape, or form. I'm a huge Israel Adesanya fan. I love this guy. I'm part of the hype train. But if he pops for steroids, guys, he's going to be at the bottom of my list. I'm sorry. I just don't like cheaters. And if he's one of those guys, man, it's going to be disappointing. It's still going to be a shock to me. So look, this is a side view. This is when he came out to dance with the squad, which is cool as fuck. But look at the side view of the right nipple, guys. Of the right pec. Perfectly flat. You see that? You see that, guys? It's crazy. And then look, this is from his recent Instagram posts. The one I'm about to show you is a side profile, guys, because he had it then. Look at this is a profile, the side profile. You see how it bulges out? We saw the other side profile was completely flat. This was last week, guys. You can see that. It bulges out, that right pec. And then the day after the fight, he posted a picture with the white belt. And pretty much right after the fight. Look at how larger the right pec and the right nipple are compared to the left one. It's a big difference, guys. I'm telling you, there's something wrong here. I don't think it's a pec tear. I'm sorry, I just don't. And I don't think it's from puberty, guys. This guy's 30 years of age. Obviously, you could carry Gyno over from puberty, from high level of estrogen. But I don't think so, man. I just think his team didn't do the right things. I think there's something there, and I want him to address it. That's all I want. I want him to come clean. I know I'm not saying he's a cheater, guys, because I'm a huge fan of Izzy. But I just want to know, man. I want him to address it, and I want to see what. I hope he just doesn't pop, guys. I hope he doesn't pop positive for steroids. And with that being said, on to the next topic. We're gonna be talking about Conor McGregor fighting Manny Pacquiao, guys. So he got into an argument with Dana White about a fight he should have had with Diego Sanchez. Conor McGregor leaked out some messages, and Dana White responded. He wasn't too happy about it, pretty much saying that Conor McGregor broke the code of privacy, pretty much is what he said. But after he went on a rant and exposed Dana White, he said, quote unquote, off his Twitter, "Anyway, all water under the bridge, who gives a fuck? I'm boxing Manny Pacquiao next in the Middle East." He just confirmed he's fighting Manny Pacquiao in the Middle East next. And then he, quote unquote, "It will be a true honor to have faced two of the greatest boxers of the modern era." That's crazy, guys. This is a good fight. And a lot of people are going to underestimate Conor, which is cool because it's not a sport. But, man, this is an exciting fight. And then here's a response to him. He's responding to Dana White, because Dana White said he wasn't in talks about the Manny Pacquiao fight and that he broke the code, right? So this is Conor McGregor responding to Dana. "Code was broke when you lied about me turning down fights, mate. I said Justin in May, and you went and said I did not want that fight. It's not about Diego. Diego was a filler to get more fights in. Also, you have been involved in the Manny talks. The legal letters are there. Stop lying." So there you go. That fight is being in the works, guys. It's being done. Let's watch a video of Conor actually put out after he tweeted that. After he tweeted the ones where he's saying he was fighting Manny Pacquiao in the Middle East, then he released this video of him doing some shadow boxing. Let's watch it real quick, guys. Go ahead and press play. That high guard, looking good. Working on his hooks. Looking strong. Look at him. Looks focused. Looks real focused, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And then Manny Pacquiao released this. And this is via ESPN Ringside, guys. I'm gonna pull up the picture right here. For the sake of the Filipino COVID-19 victim, Senator Manny Pacquiao will be fighting UFC superstar Conor McGregor next year. A huge portion of the earnings will proceed to those who are affected nationwide by the pandemic. Pacquiao's aide, Jake Johnson. So, Manny's in, guys. So this is confirmed by both fighters. Obviously, it's not confirmed yet legally. Obviously, they still have to work out the contract bugs. But this is a great fight on paper, guys. Both are southpaw fighters. Both have power. I think Manny Pacquiao is going to be on the smaller side of this fight. He's going to be a little bit smaller just because he's always been a smaller man. But it's a great fight because Pacquiao is still at the top of the game. He beat Keith Thurman impressively. He looked good. Didn't look like he was an old withered fighter. He didn't look like that at all. So he still has what it takes to work Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's younger. He's obviously looks prepared. He looks motivated. So you never want to count out Conor McGregor because he still has that puncher's chance. Anything could happen in a fight, guys. I've been a fan of the fight game and combat sports for a long time, and I'm not upset at this fight. This is a great fight. I feel on paper they match up well. Obviously, Conor McGregor is going to be on the downside of the odds in this fight because it's not his sport. But he lasted, 8 or 9 rounds against Mayweather. Obviously, he got TKO'd, but he did good. He didn't look that bad. Obviously, Mayweather wasn't active, and Pacquiao is. That's the only difference. So we'll see if Pacquiao could actually finish Conor McGregor faster. But if it goes to decision, Pacquiao's obviously going to win. But I'm never going to count out Conor McGregor because he's a great striker, guys. A lot of people underestimate him, but he started off boxing, guys. Don't forget that. In Ireland, he started off as a boxer. He's naturally a gifted striker boxer, guys. So never want to single him or count him out, guys. It's a great fight. I can't wait for that fight. And yeah, man, on to the next topic, guys. Next topic we're going to be talking about Julio Cesar Chavez versus El Travieso Arce 3. I missed the fight, guys. I didn't want to miss this fight, but it was an exhibition fight with headgear. But man, it was such a good fight. I rewatched it after I rewatched the highlights. It's just a great fight, man. It just brought me back to my childhood days of watching boxing fights. And this was a great showing, man. 2 Mexican legends just went at it. And I'm going to show you guys the last round, the 4th round. And to show you guys that these guys still have what it takes to fight. Not professionally, but each other. It was a great fight. Great technique. Obviously a little bit on the slow side because they are older. But let's watch the 4th round, guys. Look at Arce's in the yellow. Julio Cesar Chavez is in the red. Look at. They throwing combos, guys. It's crazy, man. Look at Chavez, hands down, doesn't give a fuck. He's just bobbing and weaving his head. He's getting hit, though. They're both getting hit. It's crazy. Look at them. This was one of my favorite rounds, guys. At the very end of the round, they just went at it. So, look, this is the end of the round right here. Last 10 seconds. Watch this. Oh, my God. Just throwing hooks. Woo! Vicious, bro. Look at that shit. And they didn't stop. They kept going. Arce was landing the better of the shots, though. Woo-hoo. Julio Cesar Chavez won that fight, guys. But it was a great fight. I don't think anyone won. I think they just gifted him a belt, you know, just to idolize a legend, you know. And man, it was great to watch, man. It's 2 vets going at it. It was a great fight. I did enjoy watching that fight. In the main event, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fought Mario Caceres, and Mario Caceres won. In the 6th round, I think it was by a cut or something, doctor stoppage. Bullshit, but hey, it is what it is. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. should just retire, man. He needs to stop tainting his dad's legacy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that fight that much. The next topic we're gonna be talking about, guys, we're gonna be talking about Floyd Mayweather fighting Logan Paul. Now this fight, people are gonna say it's a disgrace, shameful. You know how they did the Mayweather Conor McGregor thing. That's what they're gonna do to this fight. I don't think it's shameful, guys. It's an exhibition at the end of the day, and it is a GOAT. So you can't ever question what the GOAT wants to do. Obviously, in our era, Mayweather is the greatest of all time. His defense is flawless, and obviously, a lot of people hate him. A lot of people love him. It is what it is. But a fight with Logan Paul would make money, guys. Just don't forget, it's Floyd Money Mayweather. He's in this for the money, guys. Don't forget, this is a huge fight. and this is a huge money generating fight because Logan has a huge fan base on YouTube, guys. I hate Logan Paul with a passion. I feel like I would beat his ass, but who am I? I'm a nobody. I can't pretty much throw my name in the hat and say, hey, let me fight you, because I would fight him any day of the week. I don't think rich kids should be fighting, you know? There should be hungrier fighters in there that should be fighting for these opportunities. And he gets it because he has popularity and clout behind him. That's why he's getting this fight. And on paper, Logan is a huge underdog, but he's also the bigger guy, the younger guy. And people forget that. Floyd is small. Logan Paul's like 6'1" or 6'2". He's weighing in over 200 pounds easily. Obviously, I don't know what they're fighting at for the fight, but he walks around over 200 pounds, guys. So I feel like Logan's going to go in there with the mentality of, hey, I got a shot to do something that no one's ever done. And he might be super motivated, because I know I would if someone gave me the opportunity. I would go in there and I'll train my ass off to knock out Floyd Mayweather. Even though people said it was impossible, that's the mentality I would have. So hopefully that's the mentality Logan Paul takes, because all it takes is one shot, one punch to change the flow of the fight, guys. It is what it is. So Floyd is older. Floyd has been inactive. Obviously, I feel like Floyd is going to work him. Floyd is going to dismantle this guy. But you never know, man. I don't like counting people out. Everyone has a puncher's chance. Logan is young. He's athletic. And he has a chin. And Mayweather doesn't hit that hard. So maybe he can take the shot well. And maybe he just walks him down and disrespects Floyd and doesn't have any respect for him. Because I know if I went into that fight, I wouldn't have any respect for Floyd. I'll go in there thinking he's just another opponent, and I'm out to knock him out. That would be my game plan, to fight Floyd. And hopefully he goes in and have the same game plan. Let's go ahead and watch this video on TMZ Sports of them approaching Logan Paul about the fight.
Look, bro. Hey, Mayweather, Logan Paul is about to be a real thing. Are you ready for that heat?
Where's the
All
right.
He's ignoring
that
him.
heat, bro. Like,
Yeah,
this is the GOAT.
You know I can't say shit right now.
It's like that?
Yeah.
They got him on a
Look,
whoop.
We know you can fight. We've seen it. Okay, since you can't confirm that, that's what people are saying. It's in the hypothetical. You really think you can take on a guy with that much speed?
You know I can't say shit.
You're physical.
Pussy.
You got the size advantage. Come on. He's not even that big. He's pretty big to me. I'm standing right next to him. Mayweather's not. Hey, have you talked to
My
him?
guy's small.
Can you say anything? Just tell me if your hands are updated. Are those hands up to date? Dog,
My guy has no hands,
that's
bro. My guy don't have no hands, bro. Rich kids shouldn't be fighting. Point blank. That's it. Like Nate Diaz said, rich people shouldn't fight. It is what it is. Do I agree with this fight? I don't care for it, guys. Neither should you guys. But I'm going to watch it or watch the highlights because I'm into the combat sports. I'm just into it, guys. So I would probably end up watching it. But it's nothing that I care for or have priority to watch over something else. So if there's something else going on, I'll probably watch that. And then I'll probably rerun it or rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. They're talking about it. This fight is a potential fight that could actually happen. Mayweather has confirmed it. Leonard Ellerby has confirmed it, that they're in talks. Obviously, I don't think it's going to come into fruition. That's just my opinion. There's money to be made, but I don't know, man. I just have mixed feelings about this fight. So, on to the next topic, guys. We're going to be talking about the Miami Heat and the LA Lakers, guys. They made it to the finals. It's going to be a good-ass game. I can't wait. LeBron is looking strong. Anthony Davis is looking strong. You can never count out the Heat, man. Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Bam. That team, those brothers ain't playing, man. They ain't gonna go in there to get beat. Even though they're the underdogs, everyone's writing them off. they're in there and ready to play, man. It's gonna be a great game to watch. LeBron is looking fucking perfect. Yeah, man, and I legit want the LA Lakers to win. For Kobe, I'm a Cali boy, so might as well win one for Kobe, you know? That's what they're playing for. That's what LeBron is playing for. So much respect for King James, man. He's looking good. They're looking strong as fuck. And it's a great game. You guys don't want to miss that game. And that's all I wanted to talk about, guys. Just sports in general. Throwing some NBA in there. There's been some good football games. I'm keeping up with fantasy and all that. So if you guys want me to talk about football, hit me down below with some comments about what you guys want me to talk about. More subjects to talk about, guys. And that's it for that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I had some information in there that you guys probably liked. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe, guys, because I do take my time for these videos. At 100 subscribers, guys, once I get to 100 subscribers, I am going to be doing a challenge. I won't be telling you what it is yet until the next video. But trust me, guys, if you guys can get me to 100 subscribers, you won't be disappointed in the challenge that I'm going to bring. So go ahead and subscribe for good content, guys. Till next time. Peace.